Imagine you knew the secret to beating the market with only one trade per day. And that trade is made at 3:59 Eastern Time. This is an overnight swing trading strategy for aggressive traders who just don't have the time or just don't like day trading. There are three parts to this trade. It's an overnight swing trade, and here's the key. We buy during the last seconds of the trading day, right after 3:59 Eastern Time. Before 3:59, we need to consider what type of trade we plan on making. And that's generally a ratio trade because we want to hedge to protect ourselves. Because overnight, we can't place stops to get out of the market if the market goes the opposite direction of our third part, which is the signal. You can use any signal you want. Some people consider the trend of the market at the end of the trading day. Some use technical indicators such as MACD or maybe put to call ratios within the options market. I like to use the SPY T trading method, which is found at spytomorrow.com, which shows us a up or down pressure reading, which generally correlates to how the market might open the next day. If you have access, you can use a probability number to help you determine how aggressive or conservative you want to be in your overnight trade. If you want to be a little more conservative, you may just place a very small directional trade, or maybe a 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 options ratio. But if you want to be more aggressive, you could place a larger directional trade, or maybe a 4 or 5-to-1 options ratio. So if you wanted to be aggressive and your signal said it was going to be an up open the next morning, you might want to consider a 5-to-1 options ratio, meaning you would buy 5 calls to 1 put. But let's say your indicator said down. However, the probability number said 52%, which is basically like flipping a coin. So you just might want to be a little more conservative in your position size. The probability numbers do correlate to how correct they are over that 219 trade period. So we know when to buy at 3:59 Eastern Time, but when do we sell? I've discovered, like many traders have discovered through the years, their own worst enemy is themselves, their own trading, exiting from their positions. So there's a secret that I have been implementing that has worked really well to keep my trades consistent. As I mentioned, there's only one action or trade per day at 3:59 Eastern Standard Time. So that means we are automating our exit in the morning. One of the big advantages to overnight swing trading is that we're going after bigger moves in the market. But even more important, we're not allowing our emotions to sabotage our trade. Yet when we exit the market manually, we're back in day trading mode. And some of us can do it just fine. But if you find that your emotions are getting the best of you the next trading morning, you may want to consider setting a specific time every single trading day in which you exit your position. And that time could be at market open at 9:30 Eastern Time, or 10 o'clock, or 11 o'clock, or 1 in the afternoon. It is up to you, and it depends on the ETF or stock that you're trading. For my trades, right after I buy my positions at 3:59, I automatically set them up to be sold at 11 o'clock the next morning. That tends to be the best time frame for the types of stocks and options that I like to trade. It is true 11 o'clock isn't always the optimal time to sell, but for the sake of consistency, I keep the same time most every day. The optimal time may have been 10 o'clock or 10:30 or 1 in the afternoon. But many of us lose a lot of money trying to chase those optimal times, as we lose dollars while chasing pennies. At the end of the trading day, check in with your signal, but also check in to see if there's any news overnight, economic news, earning news, which could change the mood of the market. Then decide how aggressive or conservative you wish to be in your overnight trade. Set your automatic exit for the next day, and I'll see you in the next video.